Welcome back to the channel. We're here with the legendary Eitri and Mythic Thorr summoning session. Our goal is very simple. We want some Thorr merges. We wouldn't mind one Eitri. Any dagger merges are welcome. After that, I wouldn't mind one more Sigurd for the merge, and Plumeria merges are always welcome. I'm not too big on blue. A knot would be okay, I guess, and so would have fallen Dimitri, but I'm not really worried about that. It's not our focus at all. And I'm hard skipping colorless unless it's like 3 orbs, because I really don't need anything from there at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in, and then we can start talking about this banner, because there is quite a bit to talk about. Well, there's no greens on the first. Oh man, this. I wanted just greens and reds, but instead we get all blues and colorless. So we'll take the one blue, and then we're dipping out of here. Okay, let's start with a warning. So this banner is super stacked. Do not get me wrong, this banner is amazing, but we do have book 6 coming up within about a week, I think. I think it's about exactly almost a week. And we also have this banner lasting 2 weeks, which means we actually have enough time to see the next banner before we start summoning. So if you're not like me, who is, like wailing pretty hard, then you can easily just wait. I would definitely recommend waiting, especially if you're free to play. See what we're getting, and then making a decision from there. But like I said, this banner is stacked. We do have quite a bit here. Let's do these reds too. So this banner in green has an Astra unit, a light unit, and a fire unit. So if you're free to play and you have like 2,000 orbs or whatever saved up, like if you've properly been saving your orbs up as a free to play to be competitive, which, not everybody wants to be, you could go in on green here and come out with an Astra core done, a light core done, and a fire core done. Absolutely absurd. And then if you go into red you can get a wind core unit and an Astra unit. And then Moosebell's Moosebell's a good unit, don't get me wrong, but he's definitely not a unit you want a plus 10 per se. So red is very, very good though. Okay, that's a green. And then colorless, if you are interested in colorless, there's a dark unit there and 2 winds. So if you went in there, you could have a complete wind core completely done and just be set for arena, which is amazing. And then blue, I think blue is the weakest color personally. I do absolutely love Dimitri, obviously. I have a plus 10 legendary Dimitri, and Fallen Dimitri is a strong unit, and Knot is literally one of the best units in the game for Eitri defense. But overall, if you're summoning there, like you could get a good dark core, but you don't really need defensive merges that much. Usually you want offensive merges. Oh, let's go! Already got a dagger, nice. So I definitely want one Eitri, but I don't really want more than that. So dagger merges are very much welcome. Can help me, nice IV too. Can help me get score better in light season. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I definitely want Thorrs for sure. Thorr was my main focus. Anyway, what I was saying though is that like you don't really want defensive merges as much as offensive merges, because they help your defense a little bit, but not all that much. So I feel like blue isn't all that essential. Unless you don't have Knot at all, then picking up one Knot could be very, very good. But I expect her banner to get rerun, and you can spark her if you hadn't sparked her yet. So I wouldn't be too worried about that one. So overall, I think green and red are definitely the strongest. And then colorless. Oh! There's a leg yarn. Nice. I wonder what the IV is. I love leg yarn. She's probably my favorite OC. I think she's just like absolutely gorgeous and cool. Okay, not the best boon and bane there, but that's fine. Okay, let's back out from here. Anyway, yeah, so like red, or green, then red, then colorless and blue, I think. Even though I don't really like colorless for myself, I think it is stronger overall than blue. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. Let's talk about the characters, right? And the reason why we are here is for Thorr. I am not a big OC fan. I don't really like most OCs. I think Leg Yarn's like the only one I really like. I think Hellbindy's kind of cool, but not enough for me to like really like love them as a character. And I think that just comes down to the fact they don't get all that much development in the story. They get some, but they definitely could use a lot more. They could definitely spend some more time on the actual story, giving it just like more chapters even if they didn't give orbs for some of the chapters and like just gave like, I don't know, sacred seals or something. I think that would be definitely worth just to overall improve the character development. Anyways, The point is that the reason why I like Thorr so much is because of her as a unit, not as her as a character. I couldn't care less about her character, but as a unit, Thorr is just like absolutely amazing in my opinion. So first of all, she is like the Queen of Galeforce in my opinion. Oh, I don't have Tanith yet. Nice. I actually do want her. I don't know if I'd merge her up yet. Maybe. I might merge her to plus 10. Let's see what the IV looks like. Plus HP. Not great. Okay, let's back out again. Anyway, she's like the Queen of Galeforce, and I think she's just absolutely phenomenal as a unit. She's extremely versatile. She can not only support with her preference skill, but she can also help do Galeforce plays, which is what I'm very, very excited for. So let's look at her base stats for a second. So she has 40 HP, 44 attack, 19 speed, 41 defense with a super boon, and 34 resistance. So she's pretty slow, but because of her new B skill, Flow Guard, she can essentially have half of NFU, so she can get her doubles in, and also ensure that she's not getting hit by like nasty specials, right? Like, so she can go attack Hector, Brave Hector, and get through to hit him twice, and not get bonfired in the face, which is very, very nice. Her weapon is pretty good, I would say. Like, it's, how can I say this? It's a good weapon for sure. I just think it's a bit boring, if I'm being honest. Let's back out here. So essentially her weapon has special cooldown -1, which is very important because that is the key to being able to, that's a very good circle. It's the key to being able to Galeforce, right? And then it has essentially effective against armor, and then if she initiate, or if her HP is above 25%, she gets attack +6, and she inflicts attack -6 on the foe during combat. It's another dagger. Okay, I'm happy to get merges for dagger, but I would prefer if Thorr came home. Instead, I'm getting my other ripped chick. Plus attack, it's a good IV. So essentially, her weapon is giving like 6 attack, 6 defense, 6 resistance, essentially. The fact that she's minusing 6 though, instead of adding defense and resistance, makes it easier for her to like hit checks, but she doesn't actually need to hit heavy blade checks, which is so nice. And then also, she gets a guaranteed follow-up attack, which is good because she's very slow. And also, there's a weird condition where she ignores the foe's bonuses. I don't know how, I mean, it's a good effect, but I don't know how often she's going to be able to activate it. Especially if you're using her for like, a Wings of Mercy Galeforce unit, then she's never going to activate it really, because she's always going to be teleporting in. Either way, I'd say the weapon's pretty solid. I just don't think it's like absolutely phenomenal. I think it's like a solid like B+ weapon, which is good enough because her preference skill, Worldbreaker, is on a completely different level. It's so phenomenal. Oh, it's another Tanith. Nice. Maybe this one has a better IV. Let's check real quick. Nope. Let's check this one. Okay. But yeah, so Worldbreaker is very, very simple. It's actually like not a Yu-Gi-Oh text, which is nice. And it's just simply just grants cooldown charge +1 per attack during combat to unit. And allies within 2 spaces. So what this means is this is essentially a dual phase steady breath, right? But it also has a drive built in. So what this means is that she can actually like engage if you want her to. She can go in, smack somebody nice and hard, get into Wings of Mercy range, and activate her Galeforce. And then other people can Wings of Mercy in, and then they can have their Galeforces going off without having to do any checks. No flashing blade checks, no heavy blade checks. They just get their Galeforce as long as they're doubling, right? Or as long as they can trigger their special, which is just absolutely phenomenal. And the other cool thing is that you can even have somebody else engage. So like, let's say you want somebody with some more movement. You could have like, I don't know, Brave Erica or like Pirate Tiburn or something like that come in. They engage, they activate their Galeforce, and then Thorr comes in afterwards, right? And then everybody else after her can get free special charge. And it's so ridiculously good. Like, I think people are like kind of still sleeping on her a bit. I've heard like pretty much good things about Thorr from most reactions, but I've heard a few people like kind of like, But I think once you start seeing some of the plays she's able to pull off, it's going to be insane. Like, she's actually just phenomenal as a unit. And the fact that she can support as well, she can kind of like take Brave Lucina's spot on the team. She doesn't offer the amount of stats that Brave Lucina does, but just because of Worldbreaker, she can give that special acceleration. And at the same time, she's taking up only a Mythic spot, which means that you have another spot open for a different support. So you could bring in a unit like Flane or Niffle or Moosebell, Legendary Byleth, right? The fact that you can compress team slots is always a very, very good thing. And you'll see that the best AR players are people who learn how to condense slots so that they can have as much power on their team as possible, right? That's the same reason why dancing Mythics are so good, because you want a dancer on your team anyway, but by having it on the Mythic, you're condensing the 2 slots you need into 1. And it's extremely powerful. So I think she's just a phenomenal unit, right? I don't know if she's better than Regan. And it's not really fair to compare her to a dancer, but she definitely is like a very top tier Mythic in my opinion. I feel like people are definitely going to find all kinds of cool ways to use her. Other cool things you could do is like have her with duo units, right? She could do like crazy, oh my gosh, she can do insane Galeforce plays with like duo Cheetah or like duo dancers even, and like get the extra actions and then just let everybody. Do I want to do this one? No, I'm good. So I'm just like really excited. Like I'm honestly super excited for her. Ugh, this circle sucks. I can't wait to see all the kinds of plays I can use her with. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her yet, other than Galeforce. I know I'm going to make a Galeforce team around her. But I'm not sure if I'm going to like replace Brave Lucina yet. I don't know about that one. Maybe. I do like the amount of stats she gives. And when you have like an Omni tank like Brave Ike, having all those stats are really, really nice and really, really necessary to survive. So we'll have to see. But overall, this unit is just insane. I really like the idea that they're like adding more like very specific, powerful niche mythics as well. Like I guess she's not really niche though. She's really versatile. But the fact that she's like a special charge battery is so cool to me. Oh, also she works really well with save balls. Oh, there's Sonic Key. Oh, nice. I think I'm at like +8 with Sonic Key or +9. So this might be +10 for her. That's a cool pickup. It's not Brave Roy, but I'm still pretty happy. Okay, let's back out. But like I was saying, so she's really good with save balls because she can let them get their special charges. So you don't have to use like special fighter anymore. You could use like any of the other fighter skills essentially. And she still charges it. Like she's gonna be really good with Ascendant Thorm because she can just make sure that Thorm doesn't get like guard on her and then she can't get her Ice Mirror up again. So I think Thor's just insane, to be honest. Next we have Eitri. She's definitely not as exciting as Thorr, I would say. She's a good unit, definitely. She's definitely solid. She's like Yoon version 2.0 or 3.0 at this point, I guess. I guess Triandra already power crept her, so she's even better than that in some ways. Let's back out again. We're getting kind of high on pity. Okay, anyway, so her stat line is 37 HP, so kind of low there. 41 attack, that's a lot of red. Do I want to pull this much red? I think I'm just going to pull 1 red and dip. Because I want, like, Sigurd and Plumeria would be nice, but I'd much rather have Thorr. Definitely need Thorr. I want as many as I can get, to be honest. Anyway, so she has 37 HP, 41 attack, very solid. She has a super boon there. 29 speed, so very awkward speed. It's usable, like you could speed stack her technically to like ensure that her follow-ups get through and that she doesn't get doubled, I guess. But I don't think it's, I'd rather kind of just like build her bulky. She has 30 defense, which is solid, 31 resistance, very solid. And she's actually more bulky than you would imagine because of her weapon and her preference skill. So, do you want to pull these reds? I guess we'll pull these reds. I don't know what I'm doing, whatever. So her weapon has attack +3, Canto 2 during turns 1 through 4, which is weird. Makes me think that she was meant to be a mythic unit and they switched it over. Because usually when it's turns 1 through 4, it's like more of a mythic thing, or an AR thing, because you know there's only 7 turns typically. And then she has, if unit initiates combat or if she's not adjacent to an ally, she inflicts -6 attack and res. So that's effectively 6 attack, 6 defense, and 6 resistance. Very nice. And then she gets a guaranteed follow-up attack. But because of her speed, she's pretty weak to NFU, which sucks. But she does hit like a truck. So she has attack res solo 4. I don't know about that A skill. I think sturdy impact might be better. or probably Sturdy Impact. This is a good circle. Come on, give me Thorr. But really what makes her unique is her B preference skill, Divine Recreation, which if the foe's above 50% HP, not too hard to hit, she inflicts attack speed, defense res -4, and she reduces damage from foes' first attack by 30%, which makes her quite bulky, and then she gets to add that damage to her next attack. So it's kind of like Ice Mirror or Nyx's weapon, and it's pretty strong, right? Like if she gets that second hit in, she's going to hit extremely hard and like kind of destroy you. Also, like her 30 defense turns into what, like 36, 40, and then with attack res Ryan, like 44 defense. So she's like super bulky actually, which is pretty cool. As a legendary though, I think she's going to do pretty good, right? She might struggle against some things, but she's going to do well against like most of the armors, like Hector and Edelgard. She can probably deal with Celica. We're at 10%. Oh my gosh. I thought our luck was pretty good, and then I looked at how many orbs we spent, and it's like, could be better for sure. Anyway, she could do like Celica. She might struggle against like Brave Marth. There's another Tanith. We're getting all kinds of Taniths. Or not Brave Marth, Legendary Marth. We're not going to pull this colorless because I don't want to get pity broken that far. We're like 106. Oh my gosh. Ugh. That sucks. Anyway, she's like a pretty solid legendary, especially because she's flying. And so many arena maps, for some reason, preference flyers. And with Kanto, she can kind of get in there and hit and then kill something and then back out. Though it is only turned through 1 through 4. And in arena, you kind of like camp around a bit because you like need to set up the kills exactly so you don't get like sniped or anything. So I think she's going to be a pretty good legendary. I don't know if she's going to be like the best. Lilina might still be better than she is. But overall, I'd say she's pretty strong. And she could be pretty fun in like AR as well. You could use her in Fire Season and she'd be pretty strong. I think one of her biggest problems though is just like how hard she loses to NFU. And if you invest in speed, she is pretty bulky, so I guess you could invest in speed, but it's not the best. She doesn't have a super boon in speed, and you'd have to like give her, what would you give her, like Swift Sparrow 3, or like, I guess like attack speed catch or something like that. She could be pretty fast. That's not the worst. It definitely could work. She's like an overall pretty solid unit. Her special animation is super cool. I love it. Like, I love the art of it. It looks so good. But overall, compared to Thorr, she's pretty, I don't know, not as special. Thorr feels like really like strong and unique, which is nice. Okay, let's keep going. This is like bad. We are at 10.5%. I've been talking so much, I haven't even been like really paying attention. Oh my gosh, my luck. What the heck? Come on, give me Thorr. Give me Thorr, please. That's Camilla. That is not the correct unit. We're gonna back out. Oh my gosh, we're like almost 200 orbs in. We've gotten 2 5-stars technically. The other 2 were 4-star special rates. That's not good at all. That's 100 orbs per 5-star. Super nice. And we're pulling greens too. Like, we're pulling greens and reds. We should be getting a better rate than this. And I don't know why blues and colorless are showing up like constantly. Okay. Let's see. Can we get Thorr? Okay, didn't expect Brave Ephraim. I feel like he's a decent unit still. He doesn't seem like amazing now. His Refine's kind of like okay. He can do like the Omni Breaker thing though, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, come on, man. I hope this game. I'm at 11%. Oh, so bad. The game was like, yep, I saw you bought those Black Friday deals. We're gonna lower your rates. Those whale rates, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, okay. We did get some interesting news too on the like returns of units. They like shuffled stuff around a lot, and it seems like I think it's like Naga and Sothis and Yoon are all like moved to February or something like that. So it seems like we're gonna get our Mythic remixes starting in February, which is very interesting, right? And it seems that they chose the weaker units. So like Sothis definitely needs a remix, Yoon definitely needs a remix. It's very interesting to see what happens there. And it also means that if there are Mythic remixes, it will... Oh, okay, cool. I'll take Eitri. Nice, nice. Actually kind of glad it's not Dagger. Even though I wouldn't mind Daggers, just like the fact... Plus attack minus speed. That's actually good, right? Yeah, that's good. Awesome.
There is nothing that could make me happier than to observe the...
I don't really like her voice. I think the Japanese voice is like actually like a lot better. We're gonna pull all of this because we're at 11%, so we really need to get one more 5-star out of this to at least like kind of even up a bit. Legendary Sigurd would be really nice. You are not Legendary Sigurd. Let's see if we can get a not Legendary Dimitri. I'll take anything but Legendary Dimitri. Not would be cool because then I can make a more toxic defense team. And Fallen Dimitri is just cool because I like Dimitri. But anyway, yeah, so it looks like we're gonna get Mythic remixes. Ugh, go away, Robin. Which is cool because that means that if it's the same as Legendary remixes, we can get Sparks. So Sparks are pretty strong for Mythics at the moment, right? Like, I guess not for defensive Mythics as much, but offensive Mythics for sure. And we've only got one 5-star. Oh my gosh. That is painful. We're wow. We've already spent like 220 orbs, and we're at 3 5-stars technically. Oh, let's keep going. Still haven't gotten Thorr yet. But yeah, that'd be good. And then Sothis has Time Spool, so you could like, you know, spark a Sothis and then kill her. But she might get a good remix, so maybe not, you know. Maybe she'll get something really strong in her weapon, and she'll actually be good again. Well, I guess she wasn't like ever really super good. She was like she was like decent good when she came out. Sirius is a pretty cool special though. I like how it has healing and damage built in. There's Ross. Not exactly who we're looking for. We're going to pull these reds because we're at low percent. And I wouldn't mind getting one of them. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what they do and how the remixes go from now on. Like Legendary and Mythic. And if that is the case where they are doing the ones that need remixes sooner than later, then that means maybe Altina will be getting a remix sooner than later, which would be very nice. I'm very much down for that. That way, all the true Altina fans, pretty much just me on FEH, everybody else just slanders Altina at every turn. But we'll get our moment back where Altina will once again be one of the best Mythics. That would be very nice. I would definitely enjoy that. I don't know what they would give her though. What do you give Altina to make her better? I think you give her like special acceleration. Thorr, let's go! Yes! Yes. Finally. Okay, cool. Our luck is turning around a bit. There is Thorr. What is her IV? Plus attack minus defense. I'll take that. That's pretty solid. I mean, defense is a good stat on her, but I don't even mind. Okay, let's back out of here. Hopefully we can get a couple more. I would like a couple more Thorrs just so I can use her during her bonus season. Because essentially if she's at +0, then I lose a lot of score. Like a ton of score. So I would like to have a couple merges at least. Hey, let's go! Our luck is turning around. I didn't really want 2 Eitris, but I don't care. I'll take it. Especially at 8%. That's awesome. Plus res? Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, let's see if we can keep the luck going. Let's see if we can get a Sigurd or a Plumeria. Those would both be very nice. I kind of just want Sigurd for the one merge so I can get rid of his defense bane. But it's not the biggest deal. He still does his job very well at +0. Okay, let's keep going. Hopefully we can get some Thorrs. Once we get... I'm hoping to get a couple more Thorrs. I would like to save orbs. That would be nice, but knowing me, it's probably not going to happen. There is a Python. But yeah, back to Altina. So I think Altina needs like maybe special... Let's do the reds too. Special acceleration maybe would be kind of cool because then every combat she could get twin blades and that would make her a lot stronger. She definitely needs more stats on her weapon probably. And then what would they do with her preference skill? I guess they would put special acceleration maybe or... Because they can't really, like, if they upgrade it to attack defense solo 4, it's not even that much of an upgrade. It's +1 attack and defense. It's, like, pretty much nothing. I guess they could, like, put some kind of support capability on her so that people would like her more, but I don't think that really suits her. I think she's better just as a combat mythic, which is what makes her bad, I guess, to so many people, is that she's a combat mythic. But I love that about her personally. I love the idea of having your carry be a mythic. And the reason for that is just because you get more space in your team. You do not get the stats, though, which is the bad part, right? You don't get the mythic bonus stats, which is what really helps carries. But with Altina, because she's a vantage tank, like, as long as you have the attack to kill and enough bulk just to live, then you're usually good. Because most people don't run Hardy Bearing anymore. It's not very common. I think the most common source of Hardy Bearing nowadays is Legendary Lilina. So that's something to always look out for. But other than that, she's pretty solid. I'm trying to think of what else they could do. You know what they could do? Instead of giving her stats, they could make it so that she has like an aura. Like a Rhine aura, where it does the minus stats. And that way, just by her being around, she can kind of support. But they'd have to increase the range from 2 for sure. It would have to be like 3 or 4, something stupid like that. So that people would actually use it as a support feature. I think that could be cool. But I think Altina might be still a bit a ways off. For Yoon, what does Yoon need? Yoon needs power. She needs a lot of stuff. Her C skill is not aged well in the slightest. It's pretty bad. It needs to be like a way stronger debuff. Like, okay, we got Corrin. I get this Corrin all the time. And I just use her as fodder every time. I just use her as rally fodder. Could probably have her like +5 or something. Yeah, let's keep going. So hopefully we can get one more Thorr. I wanted to get a lot of Thorrs, but it doesn't seem to be the case. We've gotten 2 Eitris and 2 daggers so far. 1 Thorr, so at least we have 1 copy of her, so we can use her. Or we can have fun with her, but we can't really use her in Eitri yet. But yeah, you needs like a really strong debuff on her C skill. She needs more bulk so she can survive. Let's go! Okay, we got the Sigurd we wanted. So now we have a merge. Do we get a good IV? Not really. That's fine. I don't even care. Okay, let's back out here. But yeah, you needs all kinds of help. I don't know what they're going to do with her. They're going to make her some kind of like super debuffer. Or like, maybe they make her like Gunthra and she gets true damage based off debuffs. I don't know. But she needs a lot of help. Sothis needs a lot of help. I don't know what to do with her. Like, she needs more than stats. She needs something more unique than that. Maybe they make it so that like she has like Wrath built into Sirius or something like that. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't have a very highly merged Sothis. I think she's at like +1 or maybe +2. I've been like holding on to her for Times Pulse fodder, but then I want to see her remix to see what she gets as well. I'd imagine she just gets like attack speed solo 4 or something. Like not that good of a... Okay, another 8. Oh, no. I should be happy, but I'm not. Why aren't you Thorr? Go away, you evil old loli. I know I shouldn't be complaining about 5 stars, but man, I want my buff chick, not my old loli. Also, I like her Japanese voice much better. I think like the more adult, mature voice coming out of the young body. It's kind of weird, but that makes sense, right? Like lore-wise, I think it's better for sure. What am I gonna do with all these Eitris? She doesn't have exactly good fodder, I'd say. I'm not gonna pull any of the reds now. We're kind of low on orbs, and I got Sigurd, so Plumeria merges are always nice. Never mind, we're pulling on red because the game's gonna make me. But I'm not like really focused on Plumeria merges. It's always good to have a merged up dancer though. The dancer I really want merged up is Peony, but she avoids me on every banner she's ever been on, and she doesn't come back for quite a while. I'm trying. Who else was there? So it was Sothis, Yoon. Was it Air? Air is still a good unit. Like she's kind of showing her age, but like overall, she's still a very good unit. And if they give her some like good remix stuff, like they could remix Sparkling Boost. Sparkling Boost, right? Like, what could they have it do? They could have it heal for more. There's Dagger. Oh, it's not the right cut. Oh my gosh. Like I'm happy. Yes, yay Dagger. Like she came in quick. We're having good luck technically. But I really want Thorr. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're definitely having good luck now. It's just, let's get the right luck. Okay, we're going red again. What was I saying? Yeah, Air, they could give like Sparkling Boost more healing, and then maybe like it removes penalties. That could be kind of cool. That way, like, at distance, you could, like, heal an ally and get rid of their penalties. That's lots of reds. Maybe it has, like, no penalty buff on it. That'd be cool for Sparkling Boost. Her weapon is still very good as well. Other than more firepower, I'm not sure what Air could really use. Maybe they give her the Tamari debuff in her preference weapon. That'd be cool. I don't think they would do that, because like that's a very meta way to use Air. I think most people, a lot of people, not everybody obviously, use like Tamari Air, because she has such a good resistance stat. But I don't think they would do that. I think the only time I've ever seen them really do that was like Shirshi, right? Like Shirshi had... Everybody was using Shirshi with a Brave Axe, and so when her preference weapon came, it was just a Brave Axe, which was very nice. I was very happy about that. I still love my Shirshi a lot, and if she ever gets a Resplendent, she will definitely get quite the upgrade when it comes to skills. There's a Seth. But yeah, who else? So, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with Air. Yoon just needs, like, more power. We're not getting greens. Sothis needs magic to fix her. And then Duma, I guess, would be the next one, right? Duma's actually really solid now. He's aged so well. He was kind of a joke when he came out. He was like not very useful at all, to be honest. Like there was lots of jokes about him, like the Dormer joke that went around for a while. But he's aged so well just as an extra catapult, so strong, and so I'm not sure exactly what they could do to fix him. I guess they could make him like catapult more than one lane. That would be really strong. They could increase the amount of damage it does, like to like 14 or something. It could have a debuff on it. Like, oh my gosh, what if Duma's debuff was like isolation? Like it dealt damage, destroyed a building, and then put isolation for 1 turn. Oh my gosh, that would ruin plays. That could be so annoying to deal with. Oh gosh. I hope they don't listen to me, IS. Don't do that, please. That sounds super annoying. But they could do something like that. They could definitely apply debuffs. His weapon could definitely use an upgrade as well. His weapon's a bit not too good, right? It depends on the opponent's HP, and then it's like attack and res plus 6, and they can't make a follow-up attack. It's okay. I think they should lean more into his, like, destroying things. But yeah, Dumas, like, pretty solid, actually. He's not too bad for a defensive deck. Who else is there? I think that's pretty much all the early Mythics, right? Am I missing somebody? I probably am. But I think it's going to be cool. And I don't know if I'm going to be... I probably will end up summoning on them, just knowing me. But I feel like for new players, it will definitely be nice to just be able to pick up Mythic merges. Or just Mythics that they can use. It's going to be very, very nice. As long as they keep the Spark on it. If they don't put a Spark on it, I'm going to be very annoyed at IS. I'll be very, very not happy with IS. We're getting real low on orbs. We are still at 1 Thorr. We have 1 million Eitris, 1 million daggers. Please, game, give me the Thorrs. I need my buff chick. I need my Galeforce god. Nino. Back out. Trying to hit them greens. Getting real low. We were at 500 orbs to begin with. And we definitely have done well. Just not the well I was hoping for. I was hoping to, like, get 1 Eitri and then the rest of them all to be Thorrs. So that way I could use her. I think my lowest, not my lowest, but because I use Naga, she's at +3. I use Plumeria, she's at +3. Regan's at +5, and Altina's at +10. Oh, it's the other beautiful, strong woman. Love Titania. Anyway, so I would like her at +3, but that's very unrealistic at this point. I highly doubt we're picking up 3 Thorrs. I'll be happy if we can get 1 Thorr at this point. But yeah, it cuts my score down so much. There's Mr. Violin, the meme himself. Memeing on the story with everybody else. Because it's like, you lose 6 score per double match. And then there's, what, 8 of them or something like that? So it's like 48 score you're losing. It's so much. I really hate it, to be honest. And as they're introducing more and more mythics, the bonus seasons get farther and farther apart. So you might get what, like 2 or 3 air bonus seasons a year or something like that. So you definitely do kind of need, if you're going to use the new mythics, you kind of need merges on them if you have merges. So it's kind of like a continuous whale cycle. Oh, we're at 9.5 again. Our good luck disappeared. It's like a continuous whale cycle, right? Because as you merge up your mythics, then you are stuck using those mythics because they're merged and they make you score better. So if you want to use newer mythics, you have to merge them up as well, but you need to merge them up to the point where they score the same. It's a very vicious cycle of whale hunting. Okay, that's a good circle. Come on, come on, give me a Thorr. Give me a Thorr, please give me a Thorr. Thorr? Thorr? Please, Thorr? Please give me a Thorr. No, it's Burka. Ugh. I did not want these many Eitris. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. She, like, her fodder is not great. Attack res, solo 4, attack res Rhyme. Like, they're not bad skills, but, like, the only people who really use them are, like, slow mages. Oh my gosh. She's stalking me. Go away, you old hag loli. Oh, this sucks. Like, if you're an Eitri fan and you wish you had this luck, I'm sorry, but I really don't want this luck. Like, those could have been dagger merges, and I could have a plus 10 dagger. That would be really cool. But I would really prefer Thorr. Thorr is the unit I want. We're not pulling those blues, even though we're at 9.5. We're running low. We're going to hope we can get a Thorr so we can have +1. That way we don't only lose, like, 16? I don't know. We lose so much lift. It's so ridiculous. It's so bad. Kind of wish, like, all the people who just get to use their mythics at +0, it's so nice. It's the problem with trying to stay in the race of top 1k. Just have to summon. I guess you don't have to summon. That's not true. You can just use the mythics you already have merged up. But for me, that would be like Altina Naga and I guess Plumeria. Plumeria is pretty good. Altina I can use, like Altina and Naga, the thing is, right? Like if I'm not using Altina offensively, she's a smite bot. And then Naga is only a smite bot. So like they don't really fit the best together because they both can do the same job. Unless I'm using Naga to smite Altina, I guess. But I would prefer more versatile mythics. Like Ashera. I really want merges on Ashera. I don't think she's like exceptionally good. I think she's pretty good. Like I think she's very solid. But I love Ashera because she's from Radiant Dawn, right? She's the final villain of Radiant Dawn, my favorite Fire Emblem game ever. Like having her merged up and having her fight alongside Brave Ike would be so cool. And her animation is amazing. So I would definitely want to merge Ashera. I wish I could have merged her on the last banner she was on, but she didn't really share with things I wanted. And on the next banner, I'm not even sure. I think she's with Legendary Claude, which is solid, because I would like to merge Legendary Claude up a bit. I don't think I'd +10 him ever. Not on purpose, at least. But I would definitely like Ashera merges. I would like +3 Ashera. That would be very nice. +3 is kind of my baseline now, which is so bad, because that's 4 copies. And 4 copies is difficult to get if this summoning session is proof of anything. There's our, guess we're going for red. There's no greens. Oh, it's Moosebell, the one unit I didn't want from red. Okay, that's fine. If you saw my Moosebell summoning session, you know that I have a ton of Moosebells because he just kept coming home. Don't get me wrong though, he's a very good unit. I just don't need more than 1 copy of him. Like, I don't think merges help him very much, to be honest. He's pretty much just a support unit. He can hit kind of hard and he can tank some hits, but overall, I'm not like ever going to use him as a carry. It's all about his preference skill and like giving that true damage. So seeing him is not the best. I would have much preferred Plumeria, or I guess Sigurd. Yeah, Plumeria is what I wanted. No green orbs. We're running out. We're running low. We're not going to get to save any orbs for the next banner, which sucks. And it doesn't even look like we're going to get another Thorr at this rate. Which really sucks. Eitri just decided... Oh, no green again. Eitri decided to stalk me. So now we have what? A +3 Eitri? It's like really not useful at all. Because you can't really use her in Arena. Unless she's +10. Or like +9 maybe. I have no interest in doing that. So I guess I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess I'll just like sit on it for right now. The dagger merges are nice though. Merge her up some more. Score better in light season. We're running real low. Real low. Are we gonna be able to get... Oh my gosh, no green. Please, game. Just one Thorr. One more Thorr, please. Please. I think the game knew, like... It knew I wanted Thorr. It heard me talking. And so it's like, we're gonna give you the lowly. The evil... Oh my gosh, we're not even getting greens. This feels bad. This feels really bad. I don't want to complain. Like, you know, you don't want to complain because when you get good luck, you get good luck. But when it comes to these legendary mythic banners, it's like, good luck is a very subjective thing, right? Like, getting lots of 5 stars is good luck, but when then the wrong 5-star, it feels pretty bad, to be honest. Look, you're kidding me. You are kidding me right now. I'm sorry to all the Eitri fans. I'm very sorry. I'm like slandering probably one of your favorite units. I don't know. Is there Eitri fans out there? Or is there hardcore Eitri fans? I don't think there is. But if I am slandering your favorite unit, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a dagger. Oh gosh. Why? The game is making fun of me at this point. It can hear me and it is laughing at me so hard. Well, we ran out of room, so dagger's going up there. We're gonna back out. We have enough for one more summon, which is not enough. So I'm gonna grab some orbs real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we just beat all the battles. We have 17 orbs. This is it. This is our final chance. Can we get Thorr with these last... Gosh. Really, game? Can't even make it climactic and put a green orb there? Ugh. That sucks. I think if I go in, I'm like 1 orb short of doing a 3 pull. I can do 2 pull. Okay, let's gamble. I mean, I guess that's what we're doing anyway with Gacha, right? There's 1 green. This is it. This is the final summon. Will we get Thorr on the last summon of the summoning session? Can we get her? No. That kind of hurts. We could go in again, but I'm not going to. Okay. Well, that is the gacha for you, right? That is legendary and mythic banners. Sometimes you get what you want, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get very good luck, sometimes you get very bad luck, and that's just how it is. As you can see, I literally filled up the entire board, so I had pretty solid luck, just not the luck I was looking for. Overall, pretty good summoning session. I can't complain. That's the good thing about having 3 good units in a color. At least you're getting good value, right? Even though Eitri isn't the most useful for me, she is a powerful unit, and maybe in the future I'll get more out of her. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, this was quite the summoning session. If you watched all the way through this very long summoning session, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Also drop a comment telling me, are you summoning? And if you did, how did it go? Who were you aiming for and did you get them? And if you're not summoning, tell me what you're saving for. Also, if you're free to play, remember, this lasts for 2 weeks. You have time. Be patient, unlike me. Do not follow my example. It's a very, very bad example to follow. Anyway, I'll catch all of you tomorrow for more Fire Emblem Heroes. See you then. Bye.